Yeah, one last thing here. Back in action for more Prosecutor's Path. Ace Attorney Investigations 2. And boy howdy, is this turned into a very, Ronald Reagan situation. Perhaps to garner sympathy, perhaps to help with his polls. The president has been doing something most fall, if he's the one that ordered the change. But to where, to what, to why? Assassination attempts to change the plan is why. God! In other words, the president knew about the balloon being shot. He knew about the attempt at his own life. You think about it that way. Everything's been out of place, is beginning to add up. Why was the assassination able to get a gun past such tight security? Why was the assassin wearing a conspicuous red hood? Why did they use a laser sight that would so easily reveal their location? Why was the president so calm after being shot? This was the truth the president and his subordinates tried to conceal. There can only be one reason why Knightley fired that gun. The entire assassination was a setup. Huh? Huh? How dare you! Do you seriously understand what you're implying with this? Of course I understand. In fact, now I understand everything. Mr. President, you wish to take the investigation rights from me. That was also you could conceal the real truth. How dare you mock me with these spurious allegations? Mock you? That was not my intention. I simply used logic to uncover the truth. That is all. Knightley fired the first shot in order to rupture the balloon. Hearing the gunshot and the sound of the balloon bursting, the audience began to panic. This was followed by one more shot. Wait, one more shot? Yes, Knightley turned toward the balloon and pulled the trigger a second time. The second gunshot was also fired by Knightley, to create the illusion of a second shot hitting the president. So what about the balloon that hit the president's bulletproof vest? What if that bulletproof vest had been prepared in advance? What's the matter, Mr. President? Afraid of facing a little bullet? That's not true. I was definitely shot. If we examine the bullets in your vest, it would answer the question for us. Will we find Rookie's blood on that bullet? The person in the red hood who shot me is in that photo. Weren't you listening, Mr. President? From the bullet's trajectory, the one who fired the shot must have been Knightley. Then Nicole? She too was part of the president's plan. She was to bear the blame and become the false assassin. The red-hooded figure. Oh, the red-hooded figure! Exactly. I don't know how much of the plan Miss Swift knew beforehand. However, she didn't fire the gun. All she did was aim the laser pointer at the president's head. That's right! Once the crowd began to panic, you would turn your pocket inside out, and thus the red-hooded figure vanished. After that, you discarded the gun and security plan in the trash, and the illusion of the assassin vanishing like a ghost was complete. With the assassination gone, the case would go unsolved, pal. Yes, that was his, what he hoped for. That's why we wouldn't, let Mr. Edgeworth investigate the case. Exactly. All of this was a simple publicity stunt from a lying president. But you... Oh my god, it's cut! Yeah, that's more like it. You're wrong. revealed his true form. The assassination is a lie, isn't it? The chief! Why did he have to pick you? This should not have happened. Objection! Oh? Well played, Mr. Prosecutor. Lately! I am speaking with the president now. Thank you very much. Ooh! You're a chess player. You know knights always strive to protect their king. Oh. You got tricks. So shut up now. Are you threatening me, Mr. Knightley? Ah! What's with this guy? Oops, sorry. I went over the top there. But on to business. As my first move, I want to ask you a question. You say I fired a gun on the stage, right? I should have been caught. The entire audience was watching me. I see. Now it's my move. You use a certain object to prevent the spectators from seeing you. A certain object? What did Knightley use to prevent the audience? Well, very much. Peace. Take that! The shake case? Exactly. I'd like you to have a look at this photo Kay took. Your right hand is completely hidden by that case. This photo captures the exact moment you sickly fired the gun. You use the attaché case as a screen. Objection! You seem to enjoy making up convenient stories, Mr. Prosecutor. But you missed something. What have I missed? That everything you said is just a hypothesis, a theory. Flags are flapping in the wind, using the case as a screen. The security plans were modified because I can't move my neck. You got no decisive evidence. Yeah, it'd be great if you had a bullet that hit the balloon. Then you could examine it and see if the ballistic markings match my gun. But the bullet's probably at the bottom of the lake. Finding it would be real tough, right? 10 minutes. But it's as he says. There's no decisive evidence. If there's no proof, though, and then you can do is shut up, so do so. Oh, she's on the offensive. Miss Swift. That's it. If she speaks, we could hear her new testimony. Hey, lady, you got something to say? Never mind. There we go. I thought so. Nicole! Don't be afraid. The truth will escape if you let that man intimidate you. You're a reporter. A journalist, are you not? I will not remain silent! You better consider your position. Use your head before saying something you'll regret. I forgot the #1 rule of journalism. Journalism's and must not tell lies. You can't call it a scoop if it ain't the truth. Sir Edgeworth, I'm sorry. I've been hiding this the whole time. I used this laser pointer to aim at the president. That's all I did. I never fired the gun. You stupid woman. If you testify, you'll be admitting you're an accomplice. I don't care. I'm gonna tell him everything. 3 days ago, I was covering an event at the Zingfa Embassy. And so the president's man called me over. He said if I cooperated, I get an exclusive interview with the president. And the gun in the trash. I really don't know. All I was told was to come wearing a red hood and to aim the laser pointer. I never thought it would snowball into all this. I'm really truly sorry. Nicole, thank you. That was a testimony worthy of the courtroom. This is significant testimony to verify the fake assassination plot. Damn you, a lot of you. You're all a bunch of mindless morons. It's a shame. If only you had been able to usurp the investigation as planned. You would have been able to silence this young lady. Blast! So tomorrow's headlines now read: fake assassination plan exposed. Becomes a murderer. Right? I can't believe that you do something this horrible, pal. I admit nothing. President? Knightley, that's enough. We have no choice but to admit it. So, Mr. President, you admit that you planned a fake assassination? Yes, I admit it. I'm sorry. But why? Why did you have to do this? My approval ratings in Zhang had fallen. I wanted to appeal to them as a strong president who survived an assassination. By the way, this is the same kind of thing that people suspect Ronald Reagan of doing with his assassination. Or rather, his attempted assassination. So one of the main reasons he actually won the presidency is because he looked like a strong president in the eyes of people because he got shot and survived. I don't know, fam. People are weird. It's just a weird thing in politics to have this kind of stuff. But yeah. Yeah. But in the end, it was just a lie. A stupid lie. And the bullet in the bulletproof vest. Prepared earlier. Was not fired today. Yep, there we go. If things are being updated, we still have one more thing. Well, what about Mr. the Killer? It seems our plan was leaked. Someone wanted to make this fake assassination real. That's why the killer wore the red raincoat. He would impersonate the culprit from the plan in order to approach the president. But there's still one thing I don't understand. What's that? Why did Rookie die? His death was not a part of the charade, yet it really happened. Yes, why was his life taken? Ethan was an outstanding bodyguard. Even though he wasn't from my country, he had my utmost trust. Huh! I wonder why he's doing that. I wouldn't think that having the trust of a cowardly president meant that much, honestly. Hey, that's the same sort of bond between me and Mr. Edgeworth. Al. I wouldn't put it in that way. No, Edgeworth, you're pretty scared. Like, Edgeworth is fine when it comes to, like, mental stuff. But any kind of physical dispute, he can't handle it. Let's be real. Gumshoe's the one. Did Rookie know of your plan? Not the exact details. I asked him to cooperate, and he refused. You should have listened to his advice. Yes, indeed. I wouldn't have done all this if I had known. You're being too dramatic. What? Rookie was just one piece of the president's defense. Knightley. That's not as if he cooperated with your plan, I did. He ran away, taking whatever dignity he had left with him. Good riddance. I know you're a valuable bodyguard, but still. I don't have time for this, sir. I'm the team leader now. There's gonna be a lot of changes now that the chicken's gone. After all, adoption is the most important principle in chess. I knew you always wanted to be the team leader. But isn't this a bit impertinent? I'll orchestrate even more perfect plans, just like this one. You definitely have ambition. But wasn't your perfect plan today a failure? If it weren't for you and the idiot Rookie, it would have gone perfectly. What did Rookie do? He hadn't died. The killer wouldn't have threatened me. And you would never set foot in this plane. Knightley, how could you say such a thing? Yeah, he died trying to save you, Mr. President. Maybe even fulfilled his lifelong ambition. I protected the president? Huh? But the assassination was fake, right? Of course it was. But you need to listen closer, little girl. Remember the guy who wanted to make the fake assassination real? There were two guns at the time of the incident. The first was, as you said, a shot, the balloon. But the second one wasn't me. Who fired the second shot? The real assassin. But it wasn't the killer. He intended to attack the president with a knife, not a gun. The lucky winner was the hidden queen. Or should I say, the lady in the coat over there. Ah! You're accusing Nicole, pal? I ain't no assassin. Really? I don't believe you. The gun that was left in the trash? That was yours, right? His testimonials. I shot the balloon and entered the plane with Rookie and the president. Rookie waited in the cab while I led the president to the security room. When I came out, Rookie was already on the ground. The bullet that lady fired must have hit him when he was escorted the president to the plane. The shot was fired from the gun you found in the trash. So you're saying you don't know exactly when the victim was shot? A knight's job isn't to protect the rook. It's to protect the king. Huh? What he's trying to say is that his job was to protect the president only. It's over if you lose the king. Checkmate. That's the first rule, chest. You let your pieces get taken right in front of you. You're not likely to win. Well, I did win. Look, the president is safe. Don't claim victory when the game has only just begun. I think I know where to press exactly. So, this we have no quarrels with, nor this. When I came out, Rookie was already on the ground. The bullet the lady fired, that's not it. It should be... The shot was fired from the gun you found in the trash. Now, if we look at the gun, 2 shots have been fired, same model as the victims. Oh, there are 2 shots. Why were there 2 shots? Huh. That actually does make things a bit harder. Wasn't there another one? Another gun? I thought it wasn't shot. It wasn't fired, though. Okay, well. So the second shot wasn't part of your plan? That's right. She did that all on her own. You think about it, wasn't she desperate for a scoop? I'm a journalist. I ain't no murderer. Well, then who was the one who joined the plan in order to get exclusive coverage? That's... It's just like you said. I orchestrated this fake assassination attempt. She was only supposed to aim the laser pointer. I guess it wasn't enough for her. She prepared her own gun and took aim at the president. She probably thought she wouldn't get caught if she went on and shot me too. Huntley fired the first shot, then Miss Swift fired the second one. In other words, Nicole also had a gun. I never thought she was the type. Without any proof, it's just pure speculation. And bam! Let's present some evidence! Okay. Shot the balloon. Rookie waited in the cabin while I led the security. So this is something we need to know more about then. Why did he do that? The assassination was supposed to be fake. There were a lot of guests milling around outside. Wouldn't it be bad if the president, who just escaped an assassination, was seen lounging around and drinking grape juice? Imagine the headlines. Now, understand, folks, that grape juice bit is not only just like a localization thing, it's also like supposed to be there. And I don't mean in the sense that like they didn't just say wine. No, literally it's just grape juice each and every time. They literally are just talking about grape juice. It's the funniest thing to me that I found out about Ace Attorney. is that even in the Japanese version, it's grape juice. It's not wine. They're not doing it because they don't want to reference alcohol. They're doing it because it's funny. I cannot express enough just how much I admire that. What was the victim doing at that time? How should I know? I was with the president inside the security room. Anyway, Rookie was already on the ground. Where did you find the body? About where he is now. Collapsed in the middle of this room. When I returned, the door to the plane was already closed. The bullet must have hit Rookie, right before the door closed. Talk about a hassle. It's all his fault that this plan failed. Lately, that's too far. He protected the king. Gonna protect his honor. He was careless in his duty, and he paid the price for it. This man is truly despicable. As I was saying, Lady Fire must have hit him when he escorted the president to the plane. Weren't you both carrying bulletproof attaché cases? Yeah, when Rookie noticed the laser pointer, he opened up those bad boys and became the president's shield. You're telling me the bullet slipped through the space between your shields? Are you claiming that Miss Swift has such precise aim? Well, she was targeting the president. I wouldn't say her aim is precise at all. So the bullet was off target and just happened to hit the victim instead. Know the tiny gap between this bulletproof vest and case? I don't want to believe it either, but they say the truth is stranger than fiction. Rookie was hit by a 1 in a million shot, and you have the evidence to prove it. From the gun... I mean... where was... Because no, it isn't. It's not the bulletproof vest. It's not there. So it can't, we can't press it. The problem specifically is that gun did fire 2 things. And that's what led us to thinking that it was used by Assassin in the crowd. This is problem. So the victim had no part in your plan. Yeah, that's right. He didn't even know it was all fake. So you're saying he thought it was a real assassination attempt? But you fired the gun right next to him. Wouldn't you have noticed? Maybe you did. Not that it matters now. Besides, even if he thought the assassination attempt was fake, his duty was to protect the king. He made a split-second decision to sacrifice himself. The victim was truly a man of honor. You're wrong. It was all part of my plan. Simply assisted on a little performance on stage. He waited in the cabin. When I came out, Rookie was already on the ground. The bullet the lady fired must have hit him. That was fired from the gun you found in the trash. Aren't they all? Yeah. It was fired, it fired 2 bullets. This is all I really have though, because like, he said the shot was fired from the gun, but it's 2 of them. The other problem in particular, let's see here. Bullet passed through his body. Used as a prop to fake assassination, the bullet was impeded. 1 monitor is missing. We do need something for that. Nothing else there. This is a little symbol. 2 gunshots is what I hear. And then we have this. Natalie shot the balloon. Chose the bodyguard's position modified yesterday. See, why were there 2 bullets fired? Because it's a single bullet that he keeps saying, and I just don't agree with it. I don't want to, like, just pull this out and be like, boom. But, like, that's the thing that makes me think it, too. Because it says 2 shots, and he's saying the shot, single shot. So you shot the balloon, and Miss Swift shot Rookie. Is that really true? I can't see it any other way. The gun we discovered in the trash was fired twice. The number of gunshots don't add up. Why don't the gunshots add up? It's simple. This gun is fake evidence left behind by the real criminal. Fake evidence? Think about it. The criminal planted this for a reason. By finding the gun, we'd assume the assassin was in the audience. In order to make us believe the gun was used by the assassin. The gun needed to appear as it had been fired twice. I get it, because 2 gunshots were fired during the incident. However, we proved that the bullet that hit the balloon did not come from this gun. Therefore, I have my doubts as to whether this gun also took Rookie's life. Here it comes. You're packing some serious heat. Enough with the song and dance. You come this far, go ahead and say it. I wouldn't just say it, I'll prove it. The one who really shot Rookie is... Yeah, honestly, he's the only one that could have. He's the only one.
Take that!
Lawrence Knightley, you murdered Rookie. You finally said it. Knightley, you couldn't have. The killer wasn't the only one who took advantage of this fake assassination plot. You intended to murder Rookie and claim he was a victim of the assassination. Once the president had entered the security room and the door had been closed, and the door to the plane was closed, only the victim and Knightley would have been left in this room. And at that moment, you fired a third bullet directly at Rookie.
Objection!
A third bullet? Only 2 gunshots were heard. Enough is no matchup. The plane's walls are soundproof. The door was closed. The gunshot would not have been heard outside. But wasn't the president in the next room? That's true. The president may have heard the gunshot. Mr. President, did you hear a gunshot? I didn't hear any gunshots. But weren't you watching this room through the security cameras? The cameras in this room aren't usually turned on. I turned on the power after I entered the security room. You didn't turn on the power immediately after entering the room? No, actually, What is it? It's not being clear. Mr. President, focus. This is vital. Please! I was hiding under the bed, covering my ears. What? But you knew the assassination was fake. It doesn't matter. I simply hate the sound of guns. That terrifying sound. I just can't help it. Yeah, I'm okay right here. Just like, honestly, for just like a little bit. Just need to process. That definitely ain't going in my article. Knightley, you saw the president hiding under the bed. Furthermore, you could tell if the security cameras had been turned on by looking at the monitors. In that moment when the president couldn't hear the gunshots or see the room, you had a chance to fire that bullet Rookie. Knightley! You deceived me! You really think I killed that moron? That's cold, Mr. President. Have a little faith in me. The bodyguard who's risking his life to protect you. I want to believe you. I really do, but I just don't get it. Why are you suspecting me alone? There's still the possibility that she's the killer. This gun is not the murder weapon. The number of missing bullets make this clear. Maybe it was one short to begin with? Ever think of that? What? Maybe I already fired a shot yesterday or the day before. And the second shot was fired today. The one that hit Rookie. Well, isn't that just the perfect excuse? Excuse? The possibility exists. You can't deny that. That's right. Can't deny it completely. You need decisive evidence. Evidence so decisive that it makes my heart stop and my logic crumble. You got something like that? Mr. Edgeworth, can you do anything? That's right, Nicole will. Mr. Prosecutor. It's true. I did an awful thing for a scoop. But I never killed nobody! I could never do a thing like that. Decisive evidence. Could prove the murder weapon was Knightley's gun. Prove it was his gun? Yeah, it'd be great if you had the bullet that hit the balloon. And you could examine it and see if the ballistic markings match my gun. Find the bullet that took Rookie's life. To determine which gun fired the shot for the ballistic markings. If you got no evidence, then we're done talking. Objection! Hold it! What? I don't seriously have decisive evidence. Naturally. That's a big joke. Well, come on now, show us. What is this so-called evidence? The bullet that took Rookie's life. The decisive evidence I need. This evidence. Do I have it? I think I have the evidence, but I'm not 100%. Because usually you have to, like, get other things along with this. And I feel like I personally do not have the evidence. I think that the monitor is a big part of this. It might be the gun as well. But I would say that I don't have the evidence. Somebody else has it. I don't have it. Okay, it's game over, man. However, it is somewhere in this room. What? The bullet that killed Rookie pierced through his body. So where did the bullet go earlier? You explained it like this. The bullet that took Rookie's life pierced through his body and then hit the vest. That's right. It'd be too dangerous if you hadn't worn that bulletproof vest. However, now that the fake assassination plan has come to light, we know that the bullet in the bulletproof vest was prepared earlier. So then, where did the bullet go? Interesting. Very interesting. Do you have the answer? The location of the yes, I do. That I do. This is what makes the most sense. The destroyed monitor, everything into place. In this room, there's one thing that's clearly missing. Something missing? You sure it's not your brain? I'd like you to look at the rack of security monitors. Monitors. Ah! Seems you've noticed, Mr. President. Among these images of the plane's surroundings, only the feed from the right side of the plane is absent. That's what's missing. A single monitor. Mr. President, that was originally a monitor here, wasn't there? That's right! Why is there a stuffed toy now? That must have put the That must have been put there to hide the empty space where the monitor used to be. Why is the monitor missing, and where did it go? Why? Undoubtedly, because it was hit by the bullet. In order to make us think the bullet really hit the bulletproof vest. It would be a problem if another bullet hole was discovered. So then, where did the monitor go? Where? It should be hidden somewhere inside this plane. That hasn't been a chance to dispose of it outside since it was shot. Detective Gunshoe, search this plane. Roger that, sir. President Han, you said external laws apply to this plane. I will allow it. This is no problem. I just want to know the truth of Rookie's death. Damn it, you think this is a joke? You're always like this. Rookie this, Rookie that. Detective, we have his approval. Go ahead. Mr. Edgeworth, I found it, sir. Good work, Detective. Now let's extract the bullet from the monitor. I do this here, and do that. I got it! Well, it's definitely stained with blood. I'm certain that this bullet that killed Rookie. We got it, baby! Decisive evidence. This is the bullet that will crush your arguments. The decisive evidence that blows a hole in your logic. That the ballistic markings on this bullet do not match the gun found in the audience area, Miss Swift will be cleared of suspicion. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Detective, we need to examine the ballistic markings. Send the gun and bullet to forensics. Roger! We should be able to find clear markings on this bullet, sir. Now then, let's listen to the forensics report. Reporting! First, the blood on this bullet matches the victim's blood. This bullet really did take Rookie's life. Also, Horrid's Knightley's fingerprints were found on this gun. Knightley's fingerprints probably came from when he took all our evidence. The real issue is the ballistic markings. If the markings don't match, Swift will be cleared of suspicion. And the bullet's ballistic markings match this gun. What? They match? What? No way! There's no mistake. The bullet was fired from this gun. What? Huh? That's strange. Looks like I was right after all. Naturally. Did you really think you had me cornered? You misread the board. The one who's been cornered is you.